Welcome to another exciting episode of Film Reels. We're going to be interviewing this week sound engineer Josh Schmoock. So turn up your volume, get comfortable, and listen to some sound advice. Well, welcome to an exciting episode of Film Reels. We're going to be interviewing local sound designer Josh Schmoock. How you doing, Josh?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Awesome! So let's kick this off. Where were you born?
I was born in Manitowoc, Wisconsin.
What? That's pretty awesome.
It is.
So how?
Amazing.
And you were there only briefly, if I recall.
Yeah, I was pretty much right out of the womb, and then we moved.
That's what you do right out of the womb. You're just like,
Yeah.
we can't. Manitowoc is too big of a, too small of a
This
town
place
for us
is
now.
crazy. We have to leave.
So where did you go from there?
Two Rivers,
Oh!
Wisconsin.
Home of the famous ice cream sundae.
Yes.
See how we-
How did you know that?
I know,
That's
right?
so weird.
Well, I think there's a place called the Washington House where this all started.
Whoa! Did you grow up there? What?
Yeah. It's almost like I learned about this in prior years. Okay, so tell us about some of the fun stuff that you did. You said you were in you were learning DJ stuff.
Yeah, DJ stuff. Me and a bunch of my friends would play around with this program called Virtual DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh my God, you can throw two songs together on two tracks and mash them up. And we were in high school, so we're like, oh dude, we're DJs, blah. When in reality, we weren't.
But it was cool. It was kind of an early.
Yeah, it was an early kind of oh, what is this?
Yeah. And then you also experimented around with Audacity, which
Yep.
is a free downloadable program.
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend that to people?
It depends.
Beginners?
Extreme beginners. I would mostly use it for just chopping up waveforms.
Okay. So let's see. From there, you went to Two Rivers High School.
Yes.
Did you do any fun activities while there, like extracurriculars?
My clubs?
Yeah.
I was a part of the Crips.
Oh, yes.
No,
Represent.
I swear I did something in high school. I just can't remember it right now.
It's overrated.
Pretty much.
But then you went up to Green Bay.
Yep.
You went to Northeast Western Technical College. Yeah, Northeast Wisconsin Technical College. Yes.
See, that's why we just call it NWTC.
Yeah, it sounds easier, right?
Yeah.
And you were doing audio designing?
That was the plan.
That was the plan. Were there any kind of fun stories from? You were there for a semester.
Yeah.
Anything
fun? A whole semester. Honestly, I think when I enrolled for the program, they were like, "How did you find this? We didn't know that we still had this in our curriculum. We don't know what to do with
Yeah.
you."
You show up on the first day and they're like, syllabus? I didn't even know I was going to have a class.
Pretty much.
But so after a semester there, you started being curious about other places to go?
Yeah.
And you were deciding between two different places.
Yeah. It was it was technically three different places.
Okay.
It was the Art Institute in Chicago, and then Madison Media Institute, and then Minneapolis Media Institute.
Okay. And and ultimately you chose to go to MMI.
Madison, yeah.
Yeah. So what were some of the factors that you thought?
Madison was just closer.
Less expensive.
Yeah, way less expensive.
And just more appealing.
That's a word for it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you've been there for 3 semesters, so a year and a half about.
Yeah.
What kind of classes have you taken while you've been there that you would recommend?
There's a really neat sound design class that you get to take. I think it's the second semester. Don't quote me on that though. Otherwise, there's this course called Studio Engineering, and it's just they have different local bands coming in, and you get to record them. like the program that the audio program is mostly geared towards music.
Okay. Yeah. So learning how to work at a record label company.
Pretty much, a record label company.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, one of those.
One of those things the internet is always telling me, and the Google. Anyways. Okay, so while you were there, you've been doing stuff out in the field. You said you do like cover bands or did some cover band stuff.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
And it wasn't that great of a time, or was it like okay?
It wasn't. Like, they're all like super prima donnas, and they think they're amazing when in reality
You're a cover
they
band.
can barely hit a G chord.
And then you did sound editing, like EP work.
Yeah. Just like mixing different albums. I helped one of my professors actually mix an EP that he did.
Nice. And then you found out through some friends about oranges.
Yes, I did.
So then you've been working with oranges. Was there any fun stories you can tell us about what happened on the set? Good times?
Oh, there's many good times that we had on oranges. But, I mean, you have to see oranges in order to
fully appreciate it.
Definitely.
What kind of, and you guys kind of came up with like an interesting method.
Yeah. Well, when you have a wireless lavalier mic, there is a transmitter. It's like a little box, smaller than that, but you get the picture. It's like a square.
Yeah.
And usually we would have it tucked into the actor's back pocket or their front pocket or something along those lines. And what a friend and I designed was making like a little pouch out of gaffer's tape, so that we would just run the cord down and have it here, so that it was easier to like take off, disconnect, so the actors could go like walk around, and we wouldn't have to like, oh, we gotta rip all this stuff off you and then put it back on.
It's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Look, just listen to me.
That actually happened once. Like, luckily I wasn't wearing the headphones. I just saw
The bar.
yeah, and like, what's this? Oh, where's this person? Wait a minute.
And then you were explaining an interesting concept that uses.
Yeah, if you hollow out, can I say Bic?
Sure, why not? You just did.
Right. Well, you could like bleep that or something. But you hollow out a big pen, and then you throw usually like an omnidirectional lavalier microphone in it, and you thread the cord through. You have it stick in the person's pocket, and it's totally hidden, and it just looks like a pen in the person's pocket. And when I first found that out,
just like, that makes sense.
Yeah, like
the logic is there.
That's so easy.
Just like I was thinking about something where like we have like pyrotechnics, to detract your attention away from it. This is so much simpler. A big pen. Who knew? And then there was another one that you were talking about where hiding it.
Yeah, you can mostly do it, or only do it with people that have like bangs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. That is not me.
But basically what they do is they tape the microphone to their forehead where the bang, like, and then cover it with their bangs, and then run the cord behind their ear and then down their back.
Interesting. But you haven't tried that yet.
Haven't tried that one yet.
It's in your books.
It is definitely in my books. It's not above the pen one, but the pen one's definitely going to happen sometime in my future.
So while working with oranges, you met my friend Evan Parquette.
Yep.
And you guys have been fighting people around the world, audio-wise.
Everything was.
So you've been doing music videos, right?
Yeah.
In what different places?
We did, it was one video in Madison, Milwaukee, and then 2 cold days in Chicago.
Any fun stories about on the set there, other than your fun, it's cold?
It was really cold. It was really cold. Actually, I don't know why I got this position, but I got promoted or demoted, take it how you want, to the navigator for our little caravan.
Fun.
And I had my GPS, And usually it's spot on.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Every now and again, kind of throws me a curveball. It did this time, and it took us through a rather rough part of Chicago.
And everyone's like, "Who is that guy?"
Yeah.
And at the same time, they're like, "It's too cold out. Let's not do anything about it."
Pretty much.
Okay, so you're graduating from MMI soonish.
Yes and no.
Oh, that's right. Tell us about your experience at MMI and what's their idea that they're doing? What's the idea they're implementing?
Well, through my film experience and stuff like that, they've been, one of my professors in particular has been kind of talking me up like, hey, we got this audio person doing films. What? Crazy. And they decided to have a new program. Well, I think it's probably been in the works for a while.
Yeah.
But they just finally started kind of getting the gears rolling on it.
It's snowballing.
It's
becoming more of a reality.
Yeah. It's an independent film bachelor's degree.
Okay.
And they actually probably just got the course list out a few weeks ago, 2 or 3.
Nice.
I'd say.
Nice. So you'll be doing that, or helping out with that.
Yes, and possibly.
Possibly.
There goes that.
There goes that. That's over with.
The head instructor for the video department there really wants me to get involved in that program.
Okay. So let's see. Then you got involved with the local Red Dragon TV.
Yes, I did.
And who did you meet there?
Ari Wolf.
Ari Wolf. And he's been working with various artists and whatnot. And you met Joey Broyles.
Yep.
Okay. Tell us more about that.
Well, I met Joey because I was just volunteering doing the audio work for their program that used to be on Red Dragon entitled Vaudevillains.
Vaudevillains. Vaudevillains.
And I mean, Joey and I would just talk and kind of hang out, and then.
And what's his big thing that he does?
Project Famous.
Okay, tell us more about Project Famous.
Oh boy, it's actually a really cool thing. If you don't know anything about it, you should definitely check it out.
Will, yeah, do it. Why are you doing it? Stop
Come
this
on.
video, open in a second browser window, look it up. Okay.
Probably a good idea. It's basically a local Madison collaboration. We have singers, we have singer-songwriters, regular writers, myself being the audio technique or whatever.
Yeah.
And comedians and just every spectrum, regular artists.
Yeah.
Etc. And there's actually a internet magazine.
Yeah.
That
You can download that.
you can download that.
Where can you download that at?
At projectfamous.com.
What? It's so
Crazy.
easy. That should be the second browser window. Seriously. And then resume this afterwards. Hopefully they haven't paused yet.
Right.
Anyways, so you're helping out with Project Famous right now.
Yep.
You do help them out with some of their live shows that they've been doing.
Their live shows. I'm actually helping out, I guess would probably be the best word for it.
Yeah.
With Joey Broyles' Kickstarter campaign for his Burn the Money video.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for that.
It's gonna be actually a lot of fun to do.
Sweet. So what does the future hold for Josh Schmoock?
What doesn't it I actually this morning just got done shooting a documentary on World War II veterans.
Okay. You're gonna be working with Living Storm Productions?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the audio, all the live recording as of now, and then probably the editing too. That's usually how it goes.
You're doing something with Matt Roth?
Yeah, we're going to be working on a short film that's going to be taking place in Chicago, again, Milwaukee.
It's drawing you in there.
Yeah, no, Milwaukee, definitely Milwaukee.
Okay.
And Kenosha.
Kenosha. Okay. A little mishmash of things.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be
That's what I thought,
working on the post for Oranges?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And the ADR work. I'm actually, there's another person that I'm hoping that I can get to do the ADR stuff because I have 1,000,000,001 other projects to do.
Yeah. One of them's helping me edit some stuff as well. And then you're just going to be some general sound editing over the course of.
Yeah, sound editing, working on other films, adding that to my list of stuff that I have to edit.
Yeah. So you're going to be pretty busy. It sounds like, but but you have a lot of opportunities that are definitely coming your way.
Definitely, it's been a crazy year, and that's honestly pretty much when it all started.
Nice. So we should keep an eye out for you. You're
I
out
mean,
there.
probably.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us here today.
Not a problem.
Well, this has been another exciting episode of Film Reels. Ha!
A little town called Two Rivers, Wisconsin.
What was it known for?
It was actually the home of the ice cream sundae.
What?
I believe.
So where did you go from there?
Two Rivers.
Oh!
Wisconsin.
Home of the famous ice cream sundae.
Yes. How did you know that?
I know,
That's
right?
so weird.
It's almost like I learned about this in prior years.